stratified populate. So you found this game online, you heard somewhere you can make money, pay your mortgage, buy a jet, and fly to Mars. Yeah? Throw all that out the window, prepare to be very discouraged because in this game you're just an average Joe working for the man. If you want to make money, however, prepare for a long-term commitment. Don't let that get to your head though. So first off, we're gonna set up your controls and UI, as it can be pretty invasive as it is now. I'm not really comfortable with how they've changed the controls over the years. So I'm gonna take you guys back to a version that was more fluid and had, it made sense. Press L and that brings you into the edit panel. And so what we do is we select this, and now we have our keyboard map. So this allows us to just quickly add in, like if we have any items, we can add it to the hotbar. And to select your action sets, you can press F1, 2, 3, etc. So those are your function keys up at the top. Basically, what I like to do is you can change the actual controls by hitting this arrow right here, or respectively up here at the top, which will allow you to change through them. So first off, we're going to go back into our edit panel, and this action library holds everything we need to control the game. And you know, you've got shortcuts to many different things like emotes for your avatar, and like your basic control and system that allows you to interact with the game's interface. If you want to delete anything, you have a trash can right here. So these turn keys, these are completely useless. Everything made in this little asterisk menu here, this is applied directly to the keyboard. So any changes you make on these guys, it won't affect the keyboard unless you drop it on top. And so let's say you make a new set and you want the camera mode to be there, but your active set is not your main set. So if you have an active set 2, it won't be there. So you got to make sure that it's on this set. So the camera mode, I like to use that as Z because it we have another control that was added to the camera just a while back, and that's called over the shoulder view. And so what this does is it gives you an over the shoulder view, which is really cool. We're gonna go to control, go over to page, we're gonna go to page 14 and grab the unequip tool, and we're gonna replace stand up. Okay, and now teleport, I'm gonna bring that over there, and we're gonna change that to the team button, which allows us to create a team, invite people, and we'll talk about that a little bit more. Hall of Fame, we're gonna change that to something else, and I'm going to use there's a function here that is operate. So we can walk up to a trade terminal or something and hit F on it. So that's going to be useful. V hides your dashboard, which is nice for screenshots and whatnot. Desktop icons is all of your, let's say you just drag something onto the onto the screen. It just stays there permanently, or on whatever active set that you're on. You can just click it whenever. What else here? So your inventory is I, K, J, G. M is map. I like to bring this to period, and then N will be for your missions, whatever that one is. I think it's in here. The mission log. Okay, and that'll be N. Okay, so Also, another good tip. Let's say you've dropped an item by accident. I don't know why you do that, but whatever. You're gonna hit period to pick it up. So you're just gonna look at it, pick it up, there you go. Or if somebody's playing a game where they just kind of drop items for new players, and you know, you just pick it up real quick, it doesn't matter. Also, I think that's it for now. Oh, one more thing. This is very useful. So it allows you to infinitely shoot your weapon or infinitely use a tool, whatever, until you get hurt or whatever. You're gonna want to heal, do whatever. So that's it for basic controls. Alt for walking. It's just a lot nicer and more immersive when you're in those areas that you just want to walk around, you know, bring the beauty in, just kind of like stand there, be immersed. Like I said, you know, you could play around later on with controls yourself, but as for now, this is looking pretty good. So we're gonna go to active set 5. Our tool was there. It's a ready tool and relax. So here, let's play around with that. So that's ready, relax. So what I like to do, I like to add up all of my other stuff. Here, what I'm gonna do is actually I'm going to delete this character and I'm gonna hop on my other one.
A few moments later.
All right, now that you've joined in, let's talk about where we are now. After you've completed the main tutorial mission in that Iceland area, you're gonna end up in Camp Icarus, which I'm pretty certain Camp Icarus or what was that place? Or Half Moon Bay. Either way, these are pretty good starting points. The two things in Entropia that you want to keep mindful of: stay economic. Every time you go out and do a hunt, you're gonna try and worry about cost versus how much you're actually getting back. And the second point is stay immersed. Stay immersed. Like, you know, this game has some pretty good graphics. You know, I mean, it's like not the best, it's not top notch, but it is built around CryEngine 2. And it is an MMO. It is one world server. You don't have, you know, different shards or different servers that you could join. You know, it's just one. So if your friends are playing, you'll be able to team up with them, do whatever, anywhere. Like anywhere in the game, you can follow them, do whatever. Now there's minor discrepancies in terms of having other planets where it does cost a little bit to actually travel there. For instance, you have a spaceship and, you know, you can pilot them, or you pilot with them in the passenger seat and you go to a different planet. So you've chosen Calypso, or you've chosen whatever. The tutorials might be different, but the same structure of the game is the same. Alright, so with that, activities usually cost money. Hunting will be the first thing you're introduced to. They put a gun in your hand for free and tell you what to hunt. Much like casinos, here's your free spins, it's over fast, so you want to take your time. But you will or just about break even with every hunt if you're careful and mindful about the economics of your gear as well as your loot table. You should restrict your gameplay as much as possible to one thing unless it serves a common goal. For instance, if you're hunting, there's going to be some materials that you can get from creatures, you know, robots and stuff, where creatures will have hide, different types of textures, and animal oils and stuff, like ingredients for players to craft or for yourself to craft. And to access that is right here in your blueprints, but you don't need to worry about that now. With hunting, you started out with a pistol, right? And now it's probably broken or whatever. You're probably wondering where the next best place is to get something. One thing I should probably mention, don't pay any money. Play Entropia 100% free and try to make it work. If you feel you don't want to tough it out or you can't tough it out, buy a starter pack from their website that's in their account section. Without the starter pack, you might give up on this game, but keep an open mind and try to have fun. There are better games out there to spend your money on, so save your dollars until you're completely invested and it suits your style. Basically, in this game, you're going to follow all of the missions that are put in front of you. So let's see here. Welcome to Camp Icarus on Calypso. You have arrived at the landing zone on continent Edoria. Sergeant Sienna seems to want to talk to you. So, which is funny. I've already done this a long time ago, but I mean, they've updated the area. It's been completely different. It's a nice little overhaul. So we're going to talk to her. Yeah, I'm doing good. Okay. If you didn't find the answers you were looking for, please refer to the comment section and I will be glad to answer any and all questions you have. Stay tuned in the next video where I tackle hunting as an economic guide to your main profession in the game.